Hello everyone, let's solve this problem very quickly. We have 4 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x equal to 1. Remember, according to this problem, we are to look for the decimal value of x, okay? And then this is the same thing as 2 to the power of x, okay? We have 2 to the power of 2x because 4 here is 2 to the power of 2, then multiply by the power there, x, to give us 2 to the power of 2x plus 2 to the power of x equals 1. Now, the next thing to be done is to arrange this so that I will have 2 to the power of x squared plus 2 to the power of x equals 1. Okay, so now from here, the next thing I will do is this. Let's replace 2 to the power of x with a letter. Okay, so let 2 to the power of x be equal to y, right? So this means that I'm going to have y squared plus y equals 1. Now bring everything to the left. So I have y squared plus y minus 1 equals 0. This is a quadratic equation, and we can solve this using the formula method. For the formula, a is going to be 1, the coefficient of y squared. B is equal to 1, the coefficient of y. And then c is equal to minus 1, the constant. Then the formula is y equal to negative b, positive or negative, square root of b squared minus 4ac. The whole of this is divided by 2a. Now let's substitute what we have so that we are going to have y to be equal to minus 1, positive or negative. Then I have 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 1, because c is minus 1. The whole of this is divided by 2 times 1. Now, the next thing to be done is this. Y will be equal to minus 1, positive or negative. 1 squared is 1. Then minus 4 times minus 1 is plus 4. Okay, so this will give us plus 4, right? Okay, so we have plus 4. And then we are dividing this by 2. Now take a step further. Y will be equal to minus 1, positive or negative. We have square root of 5, and the whole of this is divided by 2. Then if you continue, this means that y is equal to minus 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, or minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. From here, if you work with this, you end up having negative value, and because of that, this will be rejected. This will be rejected because it's going to give us negative value, or it will lead us to complex number. Now, let's continue with this because this is going to give us positive. Remember, we are dealing with decimal number, so we have to use calculator to get the value of root 5. So that at the end of the day, if you work on this, you end up having 0.618 approximately. Okay, but let's use this. Now, remember when we say that y is equal to 2 to the power of x. So this will now be equal to 0.618. I'm trying to get the value of x, and the next thing to do is to take the log of both sides, so that log 2 to the power of x will be equal to log 0.618. The next thing to do is this. Remember, if you have log m to the power of n, this is the same thing as n log m, right? So I will apply this same principle. Okay, so I will apply the same principle so that I will have x log 2 to be equal to log 0.618. Now, to make x the subject, we will divide both sides by log 2. So I'll divide this by log 2 and then divide the whole of this by log 2. Now x is equal to log 0.618 divided by log 2. Okay, so we are going to press our calculator to get the final answer for this. Okay, so we have this to be equal to negative 0.69. But remember that this is an approximated figure, so x is approximately negative 0.69. Now let's go back to the original equation and then substitute. We have 4 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of x equals 1, right? Now let's work on this. We are going to have 4 to the power of negative 0.69 plus 2 to the power of negative 0.69. Now let's see what this is going to give us. If you work on your calculator, 4 to the power of negative 0.69 will give us 4 to the power of negative 0.69 is giving us 0.384. Then plus 2 to the power of negative 0.69 is giving us 0.620 approximately. Now if we put these two together, we are going to have 1.004, and this is approximately equal to 1. So this means that we are correct to say that x is approximately negative 0.69. Thank you for watching.